Hey everybody, it's Chev, Nobody Else's Auto. More super cool inventory to check out tonight. 1953 Chevy truck. This is really a great old truck. This is a farm truck, but it's a very small farm truck, which is kind of weird. We typically think of these things as huge, big, huge 12, 15-foot beds on them, big, massive trucks. This one is a farm truck with a wooden grain bed on it, but it's a little small one, barely bigger than a 1-ton pickup, which is kind of weird to think about since these things usually want to be as big as possible to carry as much grain as possible for as much capacity. That's not what we've got here. We'll start over here on this side so you can kind of get a scope of this truck. This is a 6100 series, but the bed on this truck is only about 9 foot long. So when we look at this grain box, even though it looks huge, it's really not much bigger than a pickup. Now remember, a 3800 series 1-ton pickup had a 9-foot bed, a 9-foot pickup bed. So your overall length of this truck isn't any bigger really than like a 1-ton pickup. Now the bed's a little wider, and it's obviously got the bigger duals and the bigger axle, but this truck is not tremendously bigger than a pickup. And in fact, you can still do something a lot with this truck. You can take those sides off of it and have a cute little flatbed truck even as well. Especially for as good as this truck is. This truck's really in great condition. When you see the paint really doesn't even look that bad on it. A lot of this paint would probably even clean up. You know, you wash this thing up, give it a run over with a buffer. I think it may even have some life left in it. Since we're over here, we'll start on this side of the truck. It's all still intact. Flip the glove box door up. We can even peek under there. See, it's got the original heater poking out underneath there. Still got clips hanging on the dash. Probably what they had to use. Yep, there's old grain slips still hanging in there from when they delivered grain with this truck. So really a pretty original, unmolested truck when we still literally have the grain slips hanging off the dash. Had a seat cover on it. But one thing we can look here too while we're here is look at the rockers on this truck. The cab corners even look pretty good on this truck. This truck's been parked for a few years, but it hasn't been an extremely long amount of time since this truck was actually running and driving. And I think it probably will fire back up. Something I'm going to get to one of these days. I haven't just got this truck in, wanted to share it with you. I probably will throw a battery in this one and see if we can get it to come to life. Front of this truck, not beat up, really pretty straight. Take a peek under the hood while we're here. And it's all here intact, just like they shut it off. That's why I think this thing does still have good potential of firing back up and possibly even still being a runner. Another nice thing about this truck is it does not have a hoist on it. Now a lot of these trucks, these farm trucks you see under the grain bed, they've got a big, huge, massive hoist. Big, huge hydraulic cylinder that would raise those beds to dump the grain out of them. This truck didn't have it. So you wonder, how did they get the grain out of the bed with no hoist? They actually had lifts in the elevators. They would either, the floor could tilt, or sometimes they would literally hook a winch to the front of these trucks and pick the fronts up and let the grain run out of the back. That's why they parked this truck. They took the lifts out of the local elevators, and they didn't have a way to dump the grain out of it anymore since it didn't have a hoist. So that's why it got parked. Now, for collectors like us, that's great because those hydraulic systems on these trucks are big, they're heavy, they're bulky, you know, they're just hard to deal with if you just want a truck to have fun with. This truck doesn't have any of that on it right now to begin with. So that's a good thing for collectors that just like old trucks. We can see this side of the truck looks about as good as the other side. You know, the paint doesn't look terrible. I don't see hardly any rust in this thing anywhere. Let's take a peek in this side of the truck. Once again, all still intact. Just exactly like it should be. We can see the rockers, the cab corners. This thing's just solid everywhere. Still got the original Chevy tag. Even has an old Trop Arctic 66 oil change sticker still in the door jamb from when this truck was serviced. Doors even still fit pretty good. Super cool old truck. Was definitely glad to get it in. I still think this truck's got a lot of potential, great condition. Can't find any rust in it. And like I said, I think the truck will fire up. We may give that a shot one of these days. Maybe we get through winter, have a little time, we may throw a battery in it and see what it'll do. If it does that, we'll sure show it to you when we do. But I think this truck's got a lot of potential. I think somebody's gonna have a lot of fun with it. I think it's gonna have a bright future of somebody having fun in parades or something like that with it. So anyway, that's what we've got for you today. If you have any questions about this old Chevy or any of the other 1,500 cars and trucks we've got here on the ground, give me a call, 620-786-4428. That number's on the page in the text part of this video, so be sure to click on that and you can get my contact info. Give me a call about what you're working on or what you're looking for a project, year, make, model, body style. All those details are what I need to know if I may have something here that can help you out with that. With as much inventory as I have on the ground right now, I need all those details to know if I got something that might work for you. So give me a shout. I'd be more than happy to have that conversation with you, see if I got something here that can help you out. If you're on YouTube, you like this old truck, you like old cars, you like memorabilia, you like gas and oil, be sure to check out my channel. That's what we do here, cars, trucks, memorabilia. That's what I love, that's what I know, that's what I have fun with, and I hope that's why you're here hanging out with us right now to check this stuff out. So be sure to check out my channel, give it a subscribe, and be sure to click that notification button so you know when we're going live or when we're posting videos so you can keep up with what's going on. Also, if you're on Facebook, watch this video, please share the video with your friends. Invite them to come over and give that page a like as well so they can hang out with us. So that's what we've got for you tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the old Chevy. It's a great old truck, super excited about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've been buying a ton of cars and trucks. We've got a lot more cool videos coming with a lot more cool inventory as it's hitting the ground. So appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your evening to spend it with me, check out some cool iron, and stay tuned. Lots more cool videos coming. Thanks for watching this one, everybody, and we'll see you soon on the next one.